Sadness is a quiet visitor, arriving in moments of loss, change, or longing. It does not ask permission, nor does it follow the rules of time. It can settle into the corners of our hearts for days, weeks, or even years, whispering memories of what once was, what could have been, and what may never be. It is the shadow cast by love, the echo of joy once held close, the proof that something or someone mattered deeply. To feel sadness is not to be weak, it is to be human. It is a testament to the depth of our emotions, the strength of our connections, and the significance of our experiences, in a world that often urges us to chase happiness relentlessly. We must remember that sadness is not an enemy to be feared or a flaw to be erased. It is a necessary part of our journey, shaping us in ways that happiness never could. It softens our hearts, teaching us empathy for the pain of others. It deepens our understanding, reminding us that joy and sorrow are not opposites, but rather two sides of the same coin. Without sadness, we could not fully appreciate the beauty of laughter, the warmth of love, or the peace that comes after a storm. There will be moments when sadness feels unbearable, when it sits so heavily upon our shoulders that we wonder if we will ever be free of its weight. But even in those moments, we must trust that sadness, like all things, is temporary. It moves like the tides, sometimes pulling us under, but always releasing us in time. And though we may never be the same as we were before our sadness arrived, that is not a loss, it is a transformation. For sadness does not merely take, it also gives. It teaches us resilience, reminding us of our ability to endure, to heal, and to grow. It encourages reflection, helping us see what truly matters in the fleeting span of our lives. And in the end, it leads us back to love, to the people who comfort us, the moments that bring us peace, and the quiet realization that even after sadness, life continues, and so do we. Unknown. Sadness is not merely an emotion. It is a journey, a season of the soul that comes and goes like the wind, sometimes whispering and other times howling. It arrives in many forms: grief for what was lost, regret for what was never said, longing for a past that can never be reclaimed, or the quiet ache of loneliness that settles deep within the bones. It does not discriminate, touching the hearts of the young and old alike, reminding us that to be human is to feel, to love, and to inevitably experience loss. There are days when sadness feels like an unbearable weight, pressing down on the chest, making every breath a laborious task. It turns the world gray, dulling even the brightest of colors, muting the songs we once loved, and stealing the taste from the foods that used to bring us comfort. It isolates, whispering lies that we are alone in our suffering, that no one can understand, that the sadness will never leave. But sadness, despite its power, is not eternal. Like the moon in the night sky, it wanes and waxes, receding in moments when we least expect it, when laughter escapes our lips despite the sorrow, when the warmth of a loved one's embrace reminds us we are not alone, when we find beauty in the simplest of things, a sunrise, a kind word, speaks to our soul. Sadness is a teacher, though its lessons are often painful. It shows us what we cherish most by revealing the depth of our pain when it is gone. It humbles us, reminding us of our own fragility, of how easily joy can slip through our fingers. But it also strengthens us, for every moment of sadness endured is a testament to our resilience. We learn that we can carry sorrow and still move forward, that we can be broken and still find ways to mend, that we can grieve and still love again.